In this video, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with this website. This is the home page, and H1 tag is the most important thing on the page. And right now, the most important thing is saying go away from my website. So we want to fix that. We want to make it more like this. Move to Middle Tennessee. So this one should be moved to Charleston, South Carolina. So we're going to go in and update that. So we're going to hop into Lofty here in the editor. And we just click here and we go find our text. Move to Charleston, South Carolina, just like that. We're going to update the text. And then I'm going to spell check, make sure I got it right. Looks like I got it right. Cool. So then the next thing, we're going to update the subheading. So we're going to go over here and we're going to use this one as an example. We're going to say seamless relocation. And then we have 3 different areas. So you can see down here we have Charleston. We have Mount Pleasant and Somerville. So we're going to go back over into our editor. We're going to update this just like so. And then we're going to update the color. So we're going to make it white. And then we're going to pick our H2 tag because we want it to be H2. And then we're going to bump the font up so you can actually read it. Then we're going to click on the mobile view. And you can see how it's kind of jacked up. So here we need to make this a little bit smaller, more like it. So then we'll go back to desktop. That looks pretty good. So the next thing, we can see that our image is not full width. So we're going to work on that too. There's somewhere where we do the height. Here we go, the height. So we're just going to make it bigger. Expand it. And I would say about 800. And look at that. Bill's riding a 1 mil now. You can see it. How epic is that, right? If you don't have a 1 mil, you should get a 1 mil because all the cool kids have them. All right, so there we go. I updated the mobile height too, so if we look at the mobile version, now we're cooking with gas. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. We're also going to go to our CTA. We don't want to send them away. There is a way to add more buttons. I have to figure that out. But for right now, we're going to change that link to, we'll send it right to the contact for now, or we'll send it to the search page. And then in the next video, when I figure out how to add the buttons in, I'll update them. So search homes now, search Charleston homes now. Let's do that. Search Charleston homes. And then we're going to update this link. Instead of sending it away from the website, we're going to keep it here. And we're going to go to all listings. And then we're going to search for Charleston. Where's our search bar? So we're going to go here and we're going to type in Charleston, South Carolina. We're going to copy this and then we're going to go back over here and we're going to add that button in. So now it's going to link up to that and it's going to come in as lead type buyer if it does anything. So that's cool. And we're going to stop the video with this, but I'm going to click publish and update it. Actually, we're not. We're going to update the metadata and the SEO stuff. So right here is where you do that. So instead of home, it's going to be move to Charleston, South Carolina, because home means absolutely nothing to no one, and Google agrees. So that's going to be the page name, the page SEO. You want to take this stuff out because it's very generic and that doesn't help you any either. So we're going to put move to Charleston. And then this meta description, you really want to do so we're going to do this, and this will give us something to plug in for now. But you can see how this is far more specific. Obviously, we'll update it later, but this is a great starter. And we're just going to do these couple changes and see how our SEO does. So you want to take this stuff out, because guess what? If you don't update this stuff, your website doesn't get found. And you can't complain about it if you hadn't put in the work. So I'm showing you exactly what to do. So those keywords doesn't really matter, because Google is going to search your page, and if they don't find what they're looking for, they're not going to show it to anybody. So basically the most important thing is your title tag, and your title tag leads into your H1 tag. So our title tag would be that move to Charleston, and when they click on it, they better find move to Charleston. If that makes sense, let me know in the comments. If you want me to keep doing these videos, I'll continue, but I just want to do this one because a lot of people get stuck on this. And if nothing else, go update, follow this tutorial, and see if you don't get more traffic to your website. I guarantee you will. We're going to continue to optimize this one, but in this video, I'm going to stop for now. Welcome back to part 2. In the first video, we updated our header menu, this part anyway. We also gave it a title tag and a meta description. So that should be reflected here. Yeah, good stuff. So in this video, I'm going to update and have 3 buttons here to make it look more like this, so that these go to the individual sections. Those will actually go to blog posts. But I had to figure out how to do it, so I stopped the video to pick it back up. So we're picking back up. So here is where we left off. What I found out is that that section won't allow more than 1 button. So what I have to do is copy the image. And then next you click the plus button here, and we're going to add a, we're going to add a banner. Not a banner. We're going to add a hero, and then we're going to choose this one. Perfect. And then we're going to go down here and edit it. So we're going to click the edit pencil. We're going to paste our image in. So move to Charleston. Because alt text is basically what Google reads. So when you search for move to Charleston, this image may or may not pop up. So then I'm going to update this image as well, just like so. All right, so now we've got our image good. So the next thing we want to do is change this to full screen. Or yeah, we're going to make it exact height. And then in the other video, I believe we made it 800. Then we're going to make this exact height. And I was looking at mobile, it adds a lot of extra space to the top of it. So we're going to maybe do like 450 here, make it a little shorter. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the desktop view. And our goal is to update the button. So you can see down here, we need to get rid of the search bar. So we're going to click on search section and we're going to say button. See, now we have 2 buttons. So we're going to update that for our text. Actually, I need to update the text too. So you can see how it says Real Broker LLC. We're going to update that text. So I'm just going to go up to the top one and edit it and use that as a model. So I'm going to copy. You can see that this is 40 and it's a H1 tag. That one is 26 and it's a H2 tag. So we'll scroll down here. We'll edit. And then we're going to paste that in there and make this 40. And make it an H1 tag. And then we're going to go back up and get our text from the other one. And you can see that that's 26 and H2. So we're going to scroll back down here, update that. And we're going to go 26 and H2. I'm also going to make it bold, make that one bold. So that makes them pop a little bit more. So now I can add the buttons in. Instead of the search for homes, I can basically delete this one now because that one's going to move up. Perfect. And now I can go in here and I changed it from this search bar to button. And you can see I have 2 buttons. So what we're trying to mirror is this right here, except for his 3 cities. So the first one is Charleston. We're going to edit. So we're going to say Charleston, and then we need a link for it. So we're going to go over here, and I've already got the link for it. The link is the search for Charleston. You can see it's right there. So I'll hop back in and update this link. And then our next one is going to be Mount Pleasant. So we'll hop back in here. We'll make a new button for Mount Pleasant. And then we're going to go back over to our search results. Search for Mount Pleasant. So now we got a link for Mount Pleasant. We'll go down here, put our Mount Pleasant link in, and then we're going to add one more button. And our button is going to be, our button is going to be Somerville. So we'll put Somerville, we'll go over here, X that out, hit Somerville, search results, copy, and then paste. And then we want our button background color. We're going to update that. I'm going to use this blue. And let's see what our model looks like. Or actually white. Let's see. I think blue pops better on this background, so we're going to go with blue. So we're going to do blue, and then our text color will be white. And then we just need to do that for each one of the buttons. So our button background color is blue, and our text color is white. And we got one more. So our text color is that, and our background is blue. And then we're going to publish it, and we're going to go refresh. So that's what we started out with. This is what we've got now. So obviously we can make that image a little bit darker and make it more readable. But this is way better progress. So you can see this one is highlighted with white stuff around it. So we're going to fix that real fast. You can see it says border color. I think I'm going to add the border color to all of them like that. So pick border color white, just like that, and then border color white. We're going to publish, and just like that, we are looking pretty good. Let's see if I can add like a gradient on that image while I'm in here, and then I will end this video. So our background, we have our image, and behind this record thing, we have an opacity layer. So we want to pick black. So see how when I pick black, it gave it a little different shade. I could pick different colors, but I'm going to go with black. And I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to publish it, and then I'm going to come back over here and refresh it, and look, that thing is looking pretty. So there we go. Actually, I might take the color of the header. So I have this plugin to get the color. It's a color picker. I just move my mouse like that. So now I've got this color. I'm going to go update the buttons to that color, and then I'm going to call this video 2. So we'll hop back in and go back to our buttons. And we're going to do background color, paste this in instead. Just put a number sign with it, I think. There we go. And just do it on each one. Good, number sign, paste. Okay, and then number sign, paste again. We're gonna publish it and go check it out. And now she's looking fresh. How about that? So I'm going to call that part 2. And part 3, I'm going to add blog posts down here. So like I said, we're just modeling this one. We're actually going to do this too because Bill is a YouTuber. And we're just assuming people found him on YouTube and they want to go book a call with him. So you need to make that the call to action. So the next one, we're going to do this. And then I'm going to do a 4th one to add the blog post in. Or I may just combine them. Cool. See you next time. Video 3, if you missed the first 2, wherever you're watching this, the other 2 are there. Promise you. Go check them out. It'll make more sense that way. Okay, so far we rebuilt this section here with 3 buttons. We also updated the home because that makes no sense to anyone. We changed it to move to Charleston because that's our focus. We're using move to Middle Tennessee as the model. And yeah, we're just moving down the page. So next I'm going to jump to this section and add in the blog post. And I'm also going to add in testimonials. So let's do that. All right, so we scroll down, we're on our home page. And next we're just going to add a block. And then we're going to do blog. And we're going to select this one. And you can see they just pop in like magic. So instead of my blogs, we want to call it, what do I call it? Williamson County, Tennessee lifestyle information. And then let's see what I call this other one. Learn about San Antonio real estate and surrounding neighborhoods. I'm going to go with that one. So we're going to go over here and we're going to say, learn about Charleston, South Carolina real estate and surrounding neighborhoods. So cool. And then right now we're just going to go all categories, and you can just bump this up and see that they start populating. So we're just going to fill it up. And obviously these are not optimized. That's why I'm doing this. But I will tell you this, if you do this, then Google, when they find your homepage, they'll find these other pages too. And then they'll deem if it's good stuff or not. So we've got that part, and then we're going to go down here and look for reviews, see if we have reviews anywhere. So now that we did that, we're going to take this section out because that doesn't make sense anymore. And we want to add our reviews. So down here at the footer, we're going to do add block. And then there is a section for reviews. And if you have connected your Google My Business, it will populate. It'll also pull in from Zillow, but I wouldn't do that. I'll just do your Google My Business. So you can see we got reviews here. I don't necessarily like that one. Let's see what other options we have. So I hit plus, reviews. Pretty sure, I think this is the one I used. Yeah. So, and then for the text on the reviews, we want to say, what are they saying? So we're going to say, what are they saying about Bill? So right here, plug that in, put Bill's name in, and review source, we're going to say Google. Take default out. So now we got some cool heads. We got the little Google thing. We're official, guys. Now we're just going to bump this up to at least like 10 because that looks like we're doing it. If you don't have 10, that's cool. Just do it what you have. So it helps you out, right? Let's see. Here we go, 15. There we go. So we're going to click publish, and then we're going to go look at it, and you can see that like night and day we have evolved within like 30 minutes between a few videos. So if you're tracking with us, I enjoy you enjoying this. I'm also going to update this because I don't like the more button. So it should look more like these, where it's got the title and then the sub description. So let's go update that. We'll scroll back up and click on it. And we're going to click our edit button again. And we're going to display all categories and change style. Let's do that one instead. There we go. That's the look we want. So I clicked on this one right here. You can play with the different ones. See what that one looks like. That one looks about the same, except it's got to read more. I'm not a fan of the read more. People know to click stuff. If they're not smart enough to click on it, you probably don't want to work with them. So there we go. We are updated, guys. Let's go refresh. And like night and day, look, we are doing things now. We look like we sell some real estate, and it looks like we're expert of it. Pretty cool. I'm just going to leave this stuff here. Probably clean it up later because it's not all necessary. There's a lot going on there. I know people like pretty stuff, but to be honest with you, I'm showing you what works. And that's what you want to do, is what works. Pretty doesn't always matter. So that's the conclusion of this video. That's round 3. Hope you enjoyed it. I am running I'm running the SEO challenge, and if you're interested, drop a comment down there and I'll tell you more about it. But basically it's a 7-day challenge where I walk you through the concepts of SEO so that you can run and do this on your own, and you have some direction to do it. The assignments will take 30 to 45 minutes a day, but over the course of 7 days, you'll know everything that you need to know to get your website ranking in Google. if you're interested in that, holler at me. I'll continue making these videos. If you have any other videos that you want me to make, drop some comments down below and just let me know. Thanks. Welcome to video number 4, optimizing a lofty real estate website. I was only going to do 3 videos, but really I wanted to clean it up and do 4. So we're using moving to Middle Tennessee as the example to start with. And then if you've been tracking with the other 3 videos, you can see that we've cleaned it up quite a bit. So in this video, we're going to get rid of this home value calculator, featured listings, pretty much all this stuff down here, because it's not necessary, because we're focused on people moving here. If people want to sell, they just go over here and click I want to sell, and they can schedule a call or then click home value calculator. As far as Google's concerned, like, we want to keep this as clean as possible and keep it on topic, keep it about moving here versus everything. So let's hop into the editor and we're just going to get rid of it. So we'll go down here and click edit and see that's the home valuation. So we're just going to hit trash can, make that go away. I know this is counterintuitive, but I think I'm going to get rid of the listings too. Let me go ahead and get rid of this, and let's see what is on top of explore some of my areas. So we got featured, explore, we got this little bar. I'm going to keep that little bar and I'm going to customize it. Let's see if it will let me customize it. It will not. That's the reviews. I'm going to go ahead and just clean this up. So I'm going to delete the quick search, and I'm going to delete my favorite areas, and I'm going to save it and take a look at it and see where we're at. So we'll publish, we'll refresh. All right, so we're looking good. We got our blog posts, we got featured listings, and then we got testimonials. I think I will leave the featured listings. I didn't leave them out on this one, but for the simple fact that, you can go homes for sale, homes for sale, homes for sale, and same thing I did in this menu, homes for sale, homes for sale, homes for sale, because we're setting up the structure for Google, telling them, hey, this is the workflow. And I think I'm going to leave them there just because they're expensive and they look cool. But I'm highly considering taking them out. But I think I'm just going to leave them there to keep this video short. I hope you've enjoyed that. That's part 4 of the series. I do this for others. I blog for others. I optimize their websites. If you need any help with that kind of stuff, reach out to me. Thanks. Tutorial and want to learn how to optimize your website even more so, I am running a 7-day challenge. It gets started August 1st. I only have 100 seats, and I'm giving away $10,000 in prizes. You can learn more by going to seochallenge.bookmesolid.com. You can check it out here. Here's the prizes. Basically, I'm giving away done for you services. I blog for others. So the top prize gets 2 months for free. Second prize gets 1 month for free. And the third prize, we're going to do a Zoom call, and I'm going to tell you what you need to do for the next 3 months. So hopefully you enjoyed my tutorial. And if this piques your curiosity, we would love for you to join the challenge. If nothing else, the first 7 days, you'll learn what you need to know. But the fun part is on day 8, you can start competing with others. We're going to do a live Q&A to answer all the questions from the previous 7 days, and then it's solely on traffic, taking your skills that you learned and applying it. I hope to see you there.